When Mitch Model goes undercover to check how his employees are doing, he meets Angel, who resides in a homeless shelter with her kids.
You know, we've been homeless for a long time. We live in a shelter now. It doesn't
You
mean
live in a shelter? What kind of shelter?
It's a homeless shelter. Been there for about like 2 years now. I have 3 children, you know, that are in.
Battled to eat and slept at bus stations earlier.
I think it was way worse than that. We've slept at bus stops. We've been down to where as though we didn't have any money to eat.
But she urges Model to persevere in the hope that things will improve.
And I'm gonna tell you something. Things get better. As long as you have that drive in there, as long as you push and you push, things are gonna get better.
Angel is invited to join Model for his big reveal at Citi Field, the New York Mets Stadium.
Angel, here you are, a department manager in apparel, teaching me and showing me every inch of the way. You were just amazing. It was above and beyond anything I could have ever expected from an associate. And that's why I'm promoting you to assistant manager. We're giving you a $14,000 raise.
What?
You deserve it.
Marshall then starts to get emotional, and he then proceeded to give Angel $250,000 for a house, as well as covering the taxes that came with the donation.
I think about that homeless shelter where you go home every night. It kills me to see that you're still there. So I have a check for you. Because I want you to move out of there immediately, like tonight. And so I have on me a check for $250,000.
This amazing donation is going to let Angel take her kids and herself out of the homeless shelter and into a brand new home, sparking this extremely emotional reaction.
Oh my God. No. No. Oh my God.
I have a financial advisor that I'm setting up with you, and taxes are taken out, so it's $250,000 net.
Oh my God.
And I don't want you to live in that homeless shelter ever again.
I'm gonna tell my children that we're not going back to the shelter anymore.
The next is this one, when Klubeck chooses to see some recent real estate purchases. He is the only employer to participate in the undercover adventure twice. Klubeck has given his staff $2 million, including $1 million from his funds. He covered life-saving cancer treatments for one employee and aided a different employee this time.
Spending time with you, you treat our guests like family.
Because in Cabo Azul, we are a family.
Yeah. You know, you sacrificed a lot.
I know.
Working multiple jobs, your husband working multiple jobs.
Sí.
You don't have to save money.
No? Why?
I'm going to pay for it all right now. I want to take care of Daniela. I want her to have her surgery right away. You're going to call the doctor on Monday, and you're going to go get baby Daniela taken care of.
Gracias.
How do you get to the doctor?
We have to take a bus, 3 hours, because we don't have car.
You do now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm buying you a car.
Oh my God. This is real?
This is real.
You are real.
I am real. I'm going to give you 1.3 million pesos to buy a new home.
That is a lot of money. A lot.
I don't want you working 2 jobs. I want you to spend more time with Daniela.
I'm sorry.
Veronica, I invited your family here. Your husband and little baby Daniela.
Next is this episode when Gina Rivera, the president of Phoenix Salon Suites, goes undercover and meets Richie, a wonderful father. He's dealing with enormous medical costs because his daughter was born 15 weeks early.
Yeah. When we had my daughter, she came 15 and a half weeks early. So he stays home and does lots of physical therapy and speech therapy to get her caught up from the prematurity, but that's his full-time job. And
he explains to her that he owes so many medical bills based on his daughter's birth circumstances.
by the time she left the hospital 4 months later, she weighed 4 pounds, 3 ounces. And we just kind of liquidated everything. Cars, house, business, everything got liquidated to start over. A little over $2 million in medical bills.
Then the undercover boss decides to help him with his daughter's medical bills.
So what I want to do
No more.
is I'm going to provide you a home.
A house?
Up to $250,000 in value. So you never have to worry.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I can't say anything.
car and a house. They gave to live our house. Puppy, that's my baby. Oh, baby.
The next episode is another emotionally charged one in which Travis Boersma, co-founder and president of Dutch Bros, meets Alberto, the foreman of Buena Vista Farm, and makes a gesture that'll permanently change Alberto and his family's life.
Sí, tengo dos hijos.
Do your boys work here on the farm?
Uno es el que le hace a esto.
What does your other boy do?
He then explains that his other son works for a bus company in El Salvador, but there is a problem, and that is he has polio and thus only has one leg. The undercover boss then goes on to tell us that he too had a family member with Lou Gehrig's disease that passed away, and that he understands how hard it can be seeing loved ones suffer like that.
I feel for you with your family's situation. For him, it's got to be tough.
Gracias.
Have you ever been to America?
No.
I'm going to pay for you, your wife, your sons, their wives, and their boys come to the United States and make a family vacation that will be a memory that'll last a lifetime. I know that you've given so much, more than what anyone could ever imagine, to your son. I know that that hasn't been easy.
Alberto then goes on to tell about how he wishes his son would go to college, but he isn't able to pay for his college tuition. The CEO then asks him how much his college education would cost, and he tells him that it only costs $750 a year, which of course he is willing to give to Alberto.
I want to give you $10,000 as something that you can use as a tool, because I know how much you have given to your son.
Yo le agradezco mucho y esa es la voluntad suya de ustedes. Gracias.
Tu corazón.
Me va a regalar $10,000 para ayudar a Oscar por su enfermedad y para ayudarlo a ustedes.
When the Dutch Bros CEO returns to his privately owned drive-through coffee shop chain in the USA, he goes undercover as a reality TV show contestant and meets another employee. In the end, he helps the employee and his sister.
One thing that you've always been passionate about, it's two wheels, man, right?
100%.
So this is what I want to do, man. I want you to fantasize about what you're going to do with the $10,000 that I'm going to give you to either do your own motorcycle repair shop, go to motorcycle mechanic school, something that fuels you.
For real? Like, this is real. I never saw anything like this possible. That's why I stopped racing. And I did what I could with what I had.
What would you need for your sister? What do you think your sister needs financially?
Just an apartment.
She doesn't have a place? I'm going to do the same thing for your sister. I'm going to give her 10 grand too.
It still blows me away that how somebody can just walk into your life like this.
You guys walked into my life, man.